when you're in an elevator and you push the button and it takes you to that floor. We all know that, right? But if you hit the wrong button, you're stuck going to that floor. Now, I would think they would have the ability to make, if you push that button again, it would deactivate the floor. I mean, is that too much to ask? Anybody in the elevator business, get on that, will you? Because it's an irritant. The glue on the envelopes has to taste so bad. Why can't they add a nice minty flavor to it or something? I mean, it's painful enough to have to pay the bills that we usually send in envelopes. Why does it have to be painful to lick the envelope? I'm going to Nova Scotia on Friday. Very excited about that. For a week. We're flying into Halifax, renting a car, and just kind of driving around Nova Scotia. So it should be fun. The weather is going to be a little rainy, but it's going to be cool compared to here, which is going to be, 100, 99, 100 all next week. And then Nova Scotia, it's going to be like 79, 80, which is, may still sound warm to some, but 80 degrees compared to 100 is really nice. I'm fired up. And in the evenings, I think it's going to get down to the 60s. Most of the places we're staying in have Wi-Fi, so I should be able to, stay connected and maybe upload a video or two. As I told on the 5-Volt Gay channel that I am not allowed to video anyone I'm going with. I'm not sure what made me think about this, but I did. When I was 7, I had my appendix out. And I can't remember if I made a video about the story leading up to having my appendix out, but I had to have emergency surgery because my retarded family. And I've made the video, I think 2 or 3 times, but I don't remember if I ever uploaded one, sort of explaining the story of my appendix. Let me know if I have, because I just don't remember, and nor do I feel like going back and looking to see if I did or not, but if I haven't, that's another video. So, that being said, I was in the hospital for a week. Back in those days, you were in the hospital for a few days for any procedure, just about. But I couldn't keep stuff down. So, every morning they gave me orange juice, and every morning I threw it up. Which is why I still don't drink orange juice to this day. It's just sort of a mental thing at this point. I got to bring some toys with me, and looking back, I shouldn't have because I was 7, but, I don't think I was, I don't know, what kid has plastic toys as their favorite toy? Not a plush toy, not a, soft toy to snuggle with. My toys that I had in my hospital bed were plastic. I had a plastic horse, which I still have, these hard plastic, realistic horses. And I had a black one. It was running, and I really liked that one for some reason. And then I had this, not even sure why I got this doll, but I had it. It was a Custer doll, General Custer, from, the Indians and being killed, and I loved him. He was this plastic doll, and I actually found a picture, which I'll drop in. It was this plastic doll, and I guess it was about the same size as like a Barbie and a G.I. Joe and those kind of dolls, but he was all plastic, and he had this blue outfit, and he came with accessories. Out of all the toys I had to have that one with me, and I'm sure the nurses thought, this kid is weird. I mean, I didn't have any, it wasn't a doll I could really snuggle or sleep with without, puncturing something. I don't know why I insisted on having that in my bed, but I remember I had him at the foot of my bed because the nurses, I think, were concerned about me having him up near me, poking something. It was a neighbor's dog. Ate Custer. I went outside, left him outside at my friend's house, and I went the next morning to retrieve him, and he was mangled and half eaten, and I remember being very, very upset, and my mom just, in all her empathy and sympathy, going, just get over it, it's a plastic doll. But he was very traumatized by that. That should have been a first indication that something was off.